Hey, I'm Jen. If you're new here, I am delighted to meet you. Today, I'm going to show you how to render your own lard. I got this pork fat from a local farmer, and in only a few hours, I ended up with these beautiful jars of lard that I'm so excited to cook with. I used about half my fat and saved the other half to render another time. Then I cut the fat into small chunks. Now, the smaller the chunks, the faster it will render into liquid fat. Once it was cut up, I placed the fat into my crock pot. My crock pot is a little less than half full here. You can do more if you like, but it will take longer. I turned my crock pot on low and set it for 3 hours. I did put the lid on it, but I left a little crack for some moisture to escape. After about an hour, I gave it a little stir and noticed that some liquid fat was just beginning to render. Another hour later, there was quite a bit of liquid fat at the bottom of the pot. At the 3-hour mark, there was quite a bit of liquid fat and the chunks were mostly brown, so I removed it from the heat. Carefully pour your hot lard through a strainer. Now, I said carefully. I was nervous about burning myself with the lard, but ended up burning my arm with the hot crock pot instead. Ouch. Once all the liquid fat was drained off, I poured the remaining fat chunks into a bowl so that I can fry them up and eat them later. Here's my little boo-boo. It really does hurt more than it looks like it should. And actually, while I'm sitting here editing this is what it looks like at the pool a few days later. The next step is to strain the liquid fat again, but this time through cheesecloth. I put about 4 layers of cheesecloth in my strainer and then let the lard run through. Be careful, it's very, very hot. Then pour it into a jar or whatever container you'd like to keep it in. What's left is a clear, light yellow liquid with basically no impurities because of the multiple straining methods. Please give me just a second here to cool off my burn a little bit. At this stage, the lard looks a little bit like lemonade. Don't worry, that'll change. I let it sit out at room temperature for several hours, and by the end of the day, it had hardened into a soft, solid lard. Look at this gorgeous, perfectly white and pure lard. I am so excited to cook with this. It's just perfect. It's going to be healthy and tasty. I hope you found this helpful. If so, please like and subscribe and catch me on Instagram where we can connect every day.